Everyday life, especially with small children, is full of challenges for many mothers and fathers. This raises the question of how and when they should return to work.
Meine Töchter sind mittlerweile 4 und 7 Jahre alt.
My daughters are now 4 and 7 years old. That means they have become more independent, and I can now go back to work with a good feeling. I'm starting now on July 1st, and I'm really looking forward to just doing something for myself again, away from the day-to-day life with children. Simply the financial independence, new responsibilities, the professional recognition you get, meeting new people again.
Die man bekommt, wieder neue Menschen kennenzulernen.
My mother was always alone with 3 children, and my mother was always a role model for me. Even though she had 3 children, she always worked in the hospital 12 hours as a nurse. And that was quite normal for me, that a mother also works. And for mothers, working is important for retirement, so they can be independent, so they can have social contacts, so they can develop or continue their education.
Dass sie können sich entwickeln oder weiterbilden.
There are many good reasons for returning to work early. The Commissioner for Equal Opportunities in the Job Market at the Employment Agency in Nuremberg is there to help you on your way. First, we have a consultation where I try to find out, where is the woman right now in her life? What are her personal hurdles? Is it perhaps a language course that is missing? Or has her education not been completed? Or is it a profession that is no longer in demand because the job market has changed? So in cooperation with the company's human resources staff, our placement and counseling specialists try to find optimal solutions. So it may be that a woman simply gets in contact with an educational institution and gets a voucher so she can get the needed qualifications even part-time, or that we give her the ideas that if the conditions fit, she can start part-time training. It's a big goal, but it's made up of a lot of little steps, and they can all be done well in combination. The representative for equal opportunity in the job market is happy to help you personally. Just call. The Nuremberg Job Center's Equal Employment Opportunity Officer is also there to help. For example, with job applications and job searches, and with arranging courses for further training and qualification programs.
Die große Angst ist, wie schaffe ich das alles?
The big fear is, how do I manage all this? How do I manage to maintain this balance between family and career? And sometimes, of course, there's also the fear that we're a job center, and now we're being asked to do even more. It's a pity that people think this way, because we actually want to accompany them on their way back to work. And for this re-entry to succeed, it is often simply a matter of good planning, good organization. And in a resume, short periods of parental leave are often seen as positive. And if I decide to get further training, it might mean that I take an English course. By further training, it doesn't always mean that I get an SAP certificate. It could be small things. So I stay on top of my subjects, plan for the future, be a role model for my children. I can do that best by showing my kids, hey, structure. You're going to daycare, mom's going to work, and mom's still finishing school. Those are the kinds of things which moms and dads can do to be real role models for their kids.
Wirklich ein Vorbild sein für ihre Kinder.
The Commissioner for Equal Opportunities in the labor market is happy to be there for you personally. Just give them a call. Probably the most important building block for good work-life balance is suitable child care. Here, too, there is a lot of individual help for you.
Mein Sohn hatte keine Platz.
My son didn't get a place in the daycare center and was on the waiting list, but I still fought together with the family counselor in the Maxfeld house, and so my son got a place in the daycare center in Wesslerstrasse. You go there, you can ask anything, and there are so many flyers, information, everything. You really get very good advice there. You can find daycare for your child in Nuremberg online via the Kita portal. If you need personal assistance in finding daycare, the Kita Plot Service Center will help you. The Family and Career Agency in Maxfeld will also support you in finding the right childcare free of charge, especially if you're in a difficult life situation. Just call and make an appointment.